Okay, Wind Challengers, today we're going to work on making mask emotions. Are your emotions your problem and how you're feeling? We're going to express those with different facial expressions by creating a mask. So we can do something like this to this. Maybe you're stressed, you're looking like this, where you're laughing really hard, and you're sad. Okay, so I'm going to take you step by step on how to do this. It should be really a lot of fun. All right, see you soon. All right, this is mask emotions. Your feelings are important. How are you feeling? Okay, with this assignment, I'm going to provide a printout that has these shapes on them. But if you don't have a printer, we can still do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to fold the paper from left to right, and then we're going to fold it again so we have equal rectangles. And this is going to be the shape that we're going to draw this. It's like a jelly bean shape, okay? And that will be that our facial expression will be. Now, if you have a popsicle stick or a piece of cardboard or even a straw that we're going to use for our mask, you'll just put it here, and we'll do a dot here on to the left and to the right, and then we'll do this curved line. This curved line is going to go down, and it's going to meet at the bottom, and then we're going to curve it all the way up as best we can, and then we're going to extend that out with a little curved line down, and now just a little indent that where your nose will be. Okay, just like so. Okay, so this is going to be your mask and this shape, and because we folded it in half twice, there will be 4 equal jelly bean shapes when we're ready. But like I said, I provided you with a worksheet that has these shapes already done, and that's what I'll be using for the rest of the assignment. All right, see, this will show you 1, 2, 3, 4 different emotions. There you have it, and we're moving right along. Okay, this shows you that they line up. Okay, the worksheet that I provided has 4 equal spaces, or 4 equal. We don't have to fold on this one, they're already done. But we're going to start off with a curved line and another curved line. I bet you can guess what emotion this might be. Okay, we're gonna draw the lines for our smile, and then we're gonna draw maybe some teeth. It'll look sort of like a banana, and then I'm gonna put some vertical lines in for the teeth. A nice big smile. Okay, that's one. And now let's see. All right, we're going to work on this area here. I'm going to draw a side-to-side line. That's a horizontal line. 2 horizontal lines. This would be if you're a little bit stressed. You've seen that emoji that looks like this, where the teeth are just kind of straight, a little bit stressed out. It's a different emotion. We're going to put in our vertical lines for the teeth. It's like an unnatural smile, you're just stressed. Okay, we have a couple more that we can do here. Let's see. I'm going to try Okay, another curved line up, which means that's looking like some sort of a smile, big smile. Okay, we've got our lines, and then I'll do like two curved lines, like almost like a bird, and we'll just give some silly teeth here. Okay, we're getting ready to, oh, really laughing, so we're just a kind of a silly laugh. And then the last one, we're going to turn that smile upside down, and that would be a frown. And okay, I'm going to draw a straight line for the teeth, and up and down lines, vertical lines to show the teeth. That doesn't look happy. In fact, we'll just put a teardrop here. Okay? So now we have our 4 line drawings finished. Okay, well now we're ready to color, and we can use this area in between to check, just to experiment and to make sure just to check our crayons. We're using crayons here. If you color lightly, you can see that you've got different value. Okay, there's light or dark, and we can practice to see which way we want to do. Now I'm going to start coloring. So once I find a flesh tone that works okay, we're going to experiment with a few different ones. But it looks like I'm coloring really fast. Well, I'm not. I'm actually coloring really carefully, but because I'm speeding this up, it's to save some time, but I know that you're going to take your time when you're coloring. So we're going to color in the mouth shapes. I like that light blue, so I'll color lightly there, and then we'll move on to the sad version. Again, coloring in, trying to stay in the lines as best we can, because we will be cutting this out. We'll just keep this consistent. We'll make that black also. And the little teardrop. Now, I'll use a different flesh tone here. You choose the one that you want. Again, you get a different value the darker that you press, the darker the color will be. Okay, and then this one being stressful. All right, we're ready to cut. Okay, we want you all to be very careful when you're cutting. We want to stay on that line as best we can. Try to cut on the right-hand side of the black line so that you don't cut, so that your design lines up well. So we're going to take our time, cut around nicely as best we can. Take your time, and that's one shape. All right, I can snip through here so that I don't have to take the whole piece of paper, and I'm working on a smaller area. I'm going to stay right on there. I've done a lot of cutting in my life, so I can go pretty fast. You take your time and get it nice and smooth. Okay, we should have that jelly bean shape. They should be very similar. I'll clean that up a little bit, and we'll go on to the next one. I'll go ahead and snip in the middle there, so I'm working on just one at a time. And okay, moving right along. I turn my paper as I cut. Get my scraps out of the way, and let's do one more. All right, there are my shapes. Again, let's scraps out of the way. Okay, now we're getting our shapes together. Here we go. We're going to end up gluing. So you can use your, like I said, a piece of cardboard or a popsicle stick. Anything's fine. I've got two examples. We want to make sure that they line up around each other so we have two emotions on one mask. All right, so those line up pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to take some regular white glue. We're going to go around the outside edge. You don't really need to put it in the middle. We're going to put a little bit more where the handle, whether it's a popsicle stick or a piece of cardboard, that's going to be, put a little bit there in the middle there so that it'll stick, a little bit more so the other side will adhere, but it doesn't have to be very much. Very little is fine. And now we've got the glue on the other side, so I don't have to worry. I'm going to flip it back over, make sure I line it up nice, press down where the stick is, and then on the outside just pat it gently. Okay, and that should be good enough. As soon as it adheres, you push down a little bit where the handle is. My cardboard's a little bit thicker, so it's okay. And that, we have one done. We'll just go ahead and we'll use the popsicle stick for this one. Again, turn it over. Place a little bit of glue where the handle will be. And then around the outside just a little bit. It's white on white is hard to see, but I don't put a lot of glue on. Now I want to have it just enough to where maybe 3/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch up. Flip my other emotion over and pat it gently. And there you have it. We have 4 emotions on 2 masks. And as always, I look forward to seeing yours.